Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video in my Minecraft amusement park series. In this video, we're going to be covering lighting on coasters. So in my other lighting video, I did lighting on the rides, like the regular rides and stuff, but I didn't do any of the coasters. Alright, so we're going to start with Wyvern here, and then we're going to go to Slither here, and then the Arrow launch coaster in the back, and then the minecart mouse coaster here and the other minecart coaster over there. So for these, the stations I already lit in my other lighting video. I used the slabs here and then panels, aluminum panels here. So I just have the tracks. So the original idea was to have like a kind of like a underglow, kind of like these girders here, but like have like a lit version and then have it go all throughout the track. But it would be easy on the straight parts, but it'll actually kind of be tricky on these diagonal segments, kind of getting it to match that. So I figured I'll scrap that idea, as cool as it might be. I'm gonna instead, I was playing around with a few of the frame stuff. So I have frame pillars. So I think what I'm gonna do, at least for this first one, is at the top of each support structure beam thing, I'm gonna take out the girder that's there, put one of these, a frame pillar, and then the illuminant blocks actually work with frame blocks, and then I'll put one there and then one on the other side, and I'll do that for each standing pillar structure, and then it'll go all throughout. Situation like this, I think I can remove that and not have the whole the whole thing break. So I'll do that. If not, I'll just put them like on the side here, if anything. But yeah, I think that's gonna turn out pretty good. And then for the coaster trains, I'm just gonna swap out some of the frame blocks for the aluminum blocks, and I'll do blue just because this theming is kind of the color blue. So yeah, let me get started and let's see how it turns out. All right, so far this is what I have. They blend in pretty well with the girders, and then I put one on each side, and I got them going on each of the pillars, the support beams. So I did the first drop, and then the second hill as well, and then I put two in the top of this hill right here. So now I'm gonna go through the rest of the track and then yeah, show you what the finished outcome looks like. All right, and here is the finished product of the first coaster. All right, so here's how it came out. All right, I think it came out pretty good. I'll run through here. I'll show you. I got all of them lit up. Going over here around the bend, so at least when you're riding it now, you can see the track. And there's light. Don't mind the texture issues here, but yeah, it's all lit up all through right under here, and then up until the brake section and the end. So yeah, I think it came out pretty good. Also for the trains, I swapped out the vertical half stairs, the framed ones, for the light, and then on the end of the wings, I put the black lights of those. So now when you ride it, at least it won't be completely dark, and I think that looks awesome. Even on the mini map up there, you can see it looks pretty cool, all lit up and stuff. Now I'm gonna move on to this one. I might just do the same technique, honestly, just different color, just match the color of this, and then I'm gonna do this little mouse coaster. So yeah, I'll see you then. Doing this, I also realized I could just put it in my left hand, my off hand, and then place it after I break it. I was over here breaking it and then kept swapping it down here, and I could just put it in my off hand and place it when I break it. Alright, so here's the finished product of a Slytherin coaster. I went with the purple lights, obviously. This one looks really cool. I went with the same thing, like I said, frame pillars on top of the structure pillars there, with the illuminant blocks. The train, I went with just a simple purple light on the front of each one, and then the yellow on the wing, or on the spoiler of each one. But yeah, that one is finished now. It also looks really good when you walk in under here. Well, now these are lit. Some great angles here. So yeah, now I'm gonna, before I move on to the create coaster, I'm gonna do the little mouse minecart coaster right here. Alrighty, so here's what I did with the mouse coaster. So I went along and I used the frame post, and I threw the lights in there. So I put them just kind of throughout. So I got these like between here and whatnot across there. As you come down here, you go under one there. And yeah, I basically just went throughout the track and kind of just placed them. Got these across here like a beam almost. So yeah, nothing too crazy, but it's nice and well lit now. Got those two there, and then a few along the end there. And then I also added a couple panels, one there and one there for the exit. So yeah, that one is nice and lit. Alright, I did this one as well. So this one I just did blocks, and I did one light on each support beam. So I just took out the block there and put a regular light, the same simply light blocks. I put those there, and I just matched the color red with red, and I went pretty much on each support thing. And then over here for these flat parts that don't have any, it's just a block, I did again the frame post in red. So yeah, this one came out pretty good. Again, nice and lit, nothing too crazy. So now next I'm gonna do this, the launch coaster. So I have a pretty good idea for this one. So I'm gonna do the train, light that up. I might do for the pillars the same technique as the other one. So take out these girders and put frame pillars there. But for the launch section, I kind of want like 2 lines of light, like probably just a white, I'm guessing. Just all the way down for the launch section. I think that would look pretty cool. Just a straight on both sides of the track line of light going down. So I might do that, and I think that would look really cool. So yeah, let's see how this turns out. Alright, so here's what I did with the launch coaster. It came out pretty good. So I have the lit coaster train here. I put a light on the front, and then again with the spoilers like the other one, and then I chose white just because I think it goes with this theming, so that's pretty good. And then I did stick with the regular technique like the other one, pillars on there. And then the lawn section, I did do the lines on both sides. I think it looks really good. So as you come here and zoom through, I think that looks epic. And then it come up here, got your regular pillar lighting, and then I didn't light the tunnel, obviously. I kept that dark. And yeah, all throughout here. This coaster's not too long, it's on the shorter side. So yeah, that one's done. Even on here, I put 4 lights across there. And yes, the underside of the line as well. Alright, and then the last coaster that I have was the race line coaster, the racing coaster. So this one took a while because it's quite a bit of amount of track. So I went with the red side, the red lights, blue side, blue lights, of course. And then the same technique, or most of the part. Yeah, same technique with the pillars. Some of them I put like these, I put sideways instead of long ways. And some of the other ones over there, I put long ways. So yeah, we come up through here, both sides, and then bam, this thing just looks epic. So coming through here, got the both lights, and then the same thing with light on each pillar. And I went through the entire track and did that. This one did take some time, but I think it looks absolutely amazing. Especially on the map here. Look at this. That just looks crazy. Alright, and then for the trains, I did similar thing like the other ones. I got a light block on the front and then on the spoilers. I think this one looks really good. It's finally lit. Absolutely massive track. And yeah, that is now every coaster so far in this park is lit. And pretty much everything also, every ride as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that lighting video and hope to catch you on the next one. Peace.